Welcome back to the channel. My name is SV and we are playing Oxygen Not Included, Spaced Out DLC. In the last episode, we worked on getting this area completely drilled out. This is looking like it's going to happen probably in this video as well as probably this one. I don't know when these are going to happen, but eventually. But in the meantime, I asked the duplicates to get to some work here in the new base and really just knock out some of the new pieces. As you can see, they're really hard at work. We've got our masterwork artist just killing it with the paintings and everything already. Metal blocks doing it like it's nothing. And then I also added some masterwork paintings up in here, as well as some lights and some motion sensors, which is exciting. In addition, the space is almost fully covered in clean oxygen instead of polluted oxygen. So our little experiment, not experiment, I mean, we knew what was going to happen. I guess that can be an experiment, but our little attempt there to get that place cleaned up has worked out flawlessly. And there we are. We'll leave that cobalt volcano like that for a while because I'm afraid of it right now. This is still not happening. I like the idea of a little bit of water here for some thermal exchange. And let's say we tackle this one next. Like that's the next thing you do. Oh yeah, I forgot we added like plastic tiles. That's what they're working on as well. Adding the obsidian. The back. These metal blocks like normally take a very long time. First of all, we have a frickin' rancher building this for whatever damn reason. May, why are you building that? Oh man, when you click on a duplicate, the game just says, oh, you want to play? Looking at the CPU percent, well, OBS is only using 13%, but okay. Where's your digging or your building? Okay, you should not be building. You can't build. You should not be building. Okay, don't be building. You have no business being there, May. Ash can, you don't have any business building either. Cut it out. Let the builders do it. Look how fast the builders do it. The wallpaper goes in. Look at that. That's how you know you've got a good builder. Why is the power not working? Oh, we're missing like a line right here. Okay. Like that doesn't make any sense. Max is hard at work with the art. With that autosave though. Feels like I'm playing Rift Breaker. How are we looking on decor here? Well, what's your thoughts? Are we at maximum? Are we at maximum decor? Yeah? Yeah? Anywhere you are? Looks like we are. We'll do the same over here. Obviously, this is going to be... The next round is going to be just statues right here. We should just kind of start working on it, right? Oh, we only have the one we could do. Oh, and I still need two right here. Dang it. Okay. So no worries. Do we need to queue up more or are we good? Holy cow. Queuing up 99 and it goes that fast, that's kind of insane to me. Ugh. dealing with that water. What I'm not looking forward to is running all the pipes to get all of this set. Basically, I like the idea that pipes can run freely this way, but um, if they're running up and down, you do bridges where the floors and ladders are. So it kind of helps you get a pattern down and some rules so you know that if you're cutting across, you're going to be okay, but if you're running up and down, you need to make sure that you're following and just creating bridges. Um, Theoretically, you would do a bridge every single step of the way. And bridges are nice because they also don't do like heat exchange. I guess that's nice if you don't want heat exchange. Sometimes you do want it, and then it becomes a problem to have a bridge there, but other times you really want that. Especially when you're doing like a cooldown of the base or a power plant or something like that. Okay, that's just wildly annoying. Could just dig out the sand on the top and not have that problem. I guess that's a... these are both... Well, no, they're both diggers. Dig the thing first, then you build. Wow. Like an unbelievable amount of carbon dioxide, right? I don't know how our slicksters died. Like, they feed off of carbon dioxide. What would have caused them to die? Got some petroleum there. We definitely had... there was like one thing that caused us to have a little bit of sour gas get injected into this mix. I don't know where the hell it went. We definitely had some sour gas in here somewhere. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Well, that's okay though. Don't have to deal with that right now. Hey, this thing's not erupted yet. A little thing of carbon dioxide floating on down to join its brothers here. Once we break this wall open, all of this gas will shift as well. So I think this is chlorine, yep. All of this chlorine. Well, this is only just based on the background. This is where I think there was a little bit of radiation. Yeah, because like that's carbon dioxide and that's green. So, weird. Okay, so we just finally finished that. Well, almost, okay. Good job. So now, your next project is this one. This is your next project. Okay. Let's make sure our bathrooms are good. Yeah, we've got a full tank here. These are still draining. This has been draining for so long into our new water tank, of which we have so much water. Holy cow. But then what we'll have to do is build a line. We're going to have to redo a lot of this piping because this won't be valid anymore. It'll have to go over this way. We have so much water that this could basically infinitely run the bathrooms. And we could just use all of that into this and not even filter. We could just pump new water in. That'll eventually become a problem, like way down the line, but potentially not if we have salt water being turned into clean water, stuff like that. It, it could be a problem if we don't have, if we have more water going out than into the system, but looks like we should be good here, here, here. We've got plenty of ways to replenish water in this base. I'm not as concerned by that. Just killing all the poke shells because I really don't want to deal with them right now, but we will. I would like to do a poke shell farm. What? Oh, that fish. Was that fish swimming in that little bottle? What is happening here? Okay. I was like, how is that fish swimming? The other big problem is going to be how do we sweep up this whole damn thing because there's so much debris sitting here. You could see some right here to get it into our infinite storage location right here. I mean, for the most part, we've got a pretty clean base. In the last two statues for the bedrooms. And then we're tackling this one, then this one, and then those two. We gotta figure out entertainment. We gotta figure out kitchen. I'm thinking for the kitchen layout, we might do thinking of freezer here. Here. Here and here. And then I'm thinking like okay. Now I actually want okay. I gotta think about this because I want well shit. Okay. So if I do gas range is fucking big, right? If I remember. Yeah. So if I do that there, and then that there, then I do a freezer in the middle, but like let's actually move that over one. Let's build this out of gold. And we'll build both of those out of gold. Freezer. Out of gold. Thank you. Gas range. Also out of gold. So, a little bit of symmetry here, obviously, but having them pretty close together means I can put a autoloader right here, and that's why I'm doing it the way I am, like an auto sweeper. Yeah, I won't put it right there. On the outside of the fridge. There. I'll do a conveyor receptacle. Like so. And then we'll figure out the rails on that after because we want the meat to be and the materials be coming from the farms and from the So it's probably going to come up the center like so and then out. Yeah, that's probably right. Probably towards the center. So I could just literally say like conveyor rail. This can be, well, I guess let's do copper. Copper for this one because we don't really need the morale bonus on this, but yep. And so then food would be put into in these locations and automatically fed into the grills, and then from the grills into the freezers, and then the dupes could basically, yeah, the dupes could walk over. I could also house ingredients. So I could do an ingredients freezer here. Why does this seem off by some? I feel like this side is off. Okay. What happened here? Is this side also off? Okay, so I guess... Yeah, I don't know what I did there. Weird. Holy hell, it is so, like, so busy up in this. I want to light up here also, though. So I'm actually going to move that over by one because I want a light there. Let's put the light in, and then I want one here. I want a duplicate sensor. Am I fucking crazy? Where is it? Right here. Duplicate motion sensor. So I guess there and there. But then maybe I do the receptacle here. Because it doesn't, like, where does this reach to? Right here? Does that mean I'll be able to get it from over there? Like that? Will that work? That probably will work. We'll find out. Okay, that's a decently busy kitchen. And there's room here for statues. But damn, that is a busy kitchen for sure. And 4 kitchens is absolutely excessive. But we are talking excess here. Like this place is maybe the top of the top. Okay, so that's got to be like that. Just doing it kind of slowly here so that we got to change that one up there to gold. There's no way this is gold. Nope, that's lead. And we ain't having that up there. Partially because there's a potential for some overheating here. We're going to try to cool this part of the base down because it's going to get hot AF. But damn, that's going to be a cool looking like base. Plus all of these bedrooms. Look at this. Most bougie apartment complex. 397 food. The F is going on. I'll just take the free iron. I mean, we have about 1 million Drecos just sitting in here. Well, these all died. Because we're not... Okay, well, like, I'm gonna say let's keep, like, 10 in here. Let's get the other ones in here. We need to get some proper. And then I want these to be, like, at a slightly higher priority. Like, you need to keep these healthy. Like, what the hell are you doing? Is that part of the sticker? Yeah. Yeah, get some of these up in here. Bet you part of the reason why we had such increases in food quickly is because we were digging it out of some of these areas. So that's possible as well. Man, look how fast they dig. It's awesome to watch. About to break open that water. I think he knows I'm watching. Alright, we're still moving through this. This little generator system has done us well. Building a power plant without having a way to cool it would be a potential problem, though. So I think that might be the first thing that we use our cooling loop for. Such whenever this... Oh, that's been... okay. Negative 6.9 degrees. Seems like a good use of... Oh, I just hit 2 buttons at the same time, so... Let's see, what is about to happen? Having... This water is going to help because we could just filter, or we could just scoot it through our power plant to cool it down before we send it to be recycled into clean water or whatever the hell we want to do with it. So I should probably do this to some of these, huh? Actually, what's the point? Why waste the time right now? It's not even about resources, it's about the time. Plus I want to sweep the top of that stuff off at some point as well. I think today we could actually get this. Oh, well, we can get this one, I was going to say, and maybe this one, but definitely not these two. So we only have a few more minutes left on time here, but I do feel like we're getting a decent amount of stuff accomplished. Our kitchens, our dining rooms, our bedrooms are looking superb. And dupes here are putting in some work getting this top base looking fantastic. And look at that, breathable gas. Most of the polluted oxygen is out. Got a little bit of chlorine in here, that's unfortunate. That should drop, I think. And this polluted oxygen will likely... It's annoying that, like, you can't really get the top part of the polluted oxygen, right? And we'll soon have a pretty decent little power grid for this top part. We gotta figure out where the end result for all ranches are going to be. Our food is dropping. We need to figure out food ASAP. And so we got igneous rock, and we've got kind of a lot of igneous rock. So we should be 6 in. Let's get this up to a 7. Maybe our hatches are dying or something? I don't know. Here, get rid of these. Alright, we got our Drecos back in. We need to get, like, fertilizer in here, though. Because they need to eat something if they're down here. Like, I want to lock the ranchers in there. I might just do that because who cares? At this point, all I'm doing is killing. Let's just do that. Okay, so anybody with a ranching hat, you can't leave. You're staying in the base. So that should free up their time with treating the... Why would this... Do duplicates gain skill on attacking? Ever? Is meat part of this? Do I have meat as part of this? No. Man, stone hatches take so long to die, though. I think we've replaced with new ones already. Yep. Yep, get that meat out of there, get it into the barbecue. I could probably delete this now. That doesn't matter anymore. Ooh, this is done. Ooh, before we realized... Okay. Okay. Let's do buildings first. And deconstruct a pump. Deconstruct that. We're going to deconstruct this. We've got all sorts of piping here. This is bad. That's bad, like 911 bad. Okay, so let's go. Okay, first of all, what the hell are all of these pipes? Okay, so we don't need this. Okay, so don't need that at all. This can flow. We'll figure that out here in a second. Oh shit. This is how like giant problems happen. And that's okay. It flows up that way. We don't need this either. We should have deleted these before. We don't need that. So what we do need is a water line coming in for this. So we don't need all of this. We don't need this. We'll figure that out in a second. We don't need this. Let's just get rid of all of this crap. Okay. So, how do I want to do? Let's do that. Let's not cancel this for right now. Okay. Oh, you gotta love chain deconstruction though. I don't care about polluted water coming up into this right now. We've got bigger problems to fry. This needs to be built right now. And I don't know if that's actually leading to anything appropriately up here. We should investigate up here. Okay, so we are no longer wanting water to flow in, we want it to flow out. Alright, build that shit, like ASAP. Because we have, well, we've got plenty of oxygen to last us for a little bit, but, and then we gotta figure out toilets, because toilets will be directly impacted by the water. Sorry for the emergency message, but, you know, sometimes you gotta... What are you destroying? The water tank? It better just be... Okay. I was like, it better just be the frickin' water tank, or the bridge. Okay. So then, let's just do that. And then, we'll do this. Probably going to redo this line again at some point, but at the very least, right now it's We're going to do that. And then just eliminate that bridge. And just do that. Yeah, and then let's set this as a priority 9 construction. Which I was told if you do emergency priority, you can actually be getting like your cook, which we saw, come in and do a construction project, which is obviously not the most efficient, but if you do a priority 9, you get your diggers and your builders, like the appropriate people out there to build it for you, the ones that are going to be the fastest anyway. So although here we've got good old fashioned Ashcan here, who's building something they got no business building, but whatever. Is it just pipes? What happened here? Probably pipes, right? Is there nuclear waste that fell in here? It just looks like polluted water. But I do want that swept up like ASAP before it does find its way into someplace I don't want it to be. Sometimes, you know, when you think it's the end of the episode, something like that creeps up on you. And when I say creeps, we noticed it like 2 days ago and did nothing about it. Said, oh, we'll deal with that later. That's always what happens when you say, I'll deal with it later. Yeah, so we got water flowing again. This will be polluted water flowing. Correctly. Once this comes up, this will get water. Yep. Which will all filter up into this, which we could say this can all go away. And that. All of that can go away. Half in here, half in here. So the remainder of this now needs to be like added into the yeah. Like this output needs to be added into this cycle now. Let me just cut across. Like so, and we'll use a bridge here because that's not going to exist there. Again, we're likely to redo this at some point, but it's a really good temporary solution for what we need. And our thimble reeds should be growing a lot faster now as well. So we're sending more polluted water to them than we were before. I think we were filtering the majority of it. Now all the bathroom water is going into it. Well, half of it, and then all of it from the carbon dioxide skimmers down at the bottom is going into it. And then we're going to send the rest back into the reservoirs, which makes it kind of an endless loop here a little bit, because when these fill up, this will open, empty out, and come back into those. But this system with the valve has worked for so many cycles now. It might as well be foolproof. And these will only take when they need it, which is lately more and more rare because we've filtered out so much. You basically see it the most in the beginning, but then after a while you don't really see much more of it. Let's do buildings. And yeah, let's get rid of all of this stuff. Put doors right here. As though we're gonna do something with this. I don't know what we'll do yet, but we'll do something. And just like that, we got rid of our water tank. And we have this space here now to work with for whatever reason. I don't know what we're going to put here, but maybe do another one of these or another Draco farm. That's just like them dying off Draco farm. Actually, that's not a terrible idea, as it's basically free. I think I am going to do that actually. I might just do 3 of them. Why, how is nuclear waste getting right here? I don't understand that. It must have been in the pipes or something when I busted the pipes. But still, it doesn't make any sense. Alright, here, copy to that. Just build the exact same thing. These Dracos died. Yeah, all of our normal Dracos died. I guess they probably died because we weren't replenishing them like we did right here. So what if I just did that also? Oh, let's copy this down here. Wait, what? Did I just see them? Did I just see that correctly? Were they sweating? Nuclear waste? here's what I need to do. I'm going to do this, and we're going to do a bottle emptier right here, and that's just going to be a nuclear waste pit. Okay. Well, I feel like we did get some stuff done. We had a crisis and got it resolved fairly quickly. Didn't get this done, but you know, a crisis comes first. We didn't have water flowing into our oxygen supply. We didn't really have a way to replenish water into our bathrooms. It was just a nightmare all around. And now that I say that out loud, we actually don't have water going into the bathrooms as we speak. So that's a problem. And I really wish I didn't cut this the way I did right here. So I'd want a line to come up. I could break this line without really any problem. So that's kind of what I'm talking about here, where so if I cut that there and there, can I do opposing? Can I do this? I know we are way over on time on this video, but I want to get this resolved before I go to bed, because it is actually late tonight. But whatever. Okay, so like you 1,000,000% didn't actually mop it up. Okay, so this flows correctly. Does this flow correctly? Okay, yes. Should be half here, half down this way. Yep, okay, that works. That's perfect. So then what I want is a line like okay. I want a bridge this way, and I want a bridge this way. Then I want to deconstruct that. And I want this to connect into that. But into here actually, like. Is this what I want? Yeah, and then I want this one to connect into this line. Wait, is this what I want? I'm trying to think here. So I'm kind of thinking if this feeds off of that, oh, and then I have one, oh, made a mess. What is happening now? Of course. Of effing course. Thank you. Oh my gosh. It's literally one disaster after another. So, what I want to basically do is get this water out. And also I want to get like clean water in. So if I cut this here, I kind of want that to be the line that goes like so. Okay, good job on the work there. It's weird that those two didn't get selected. Okay. So really, I just want a way for water to get out. And then, do we have enough water coming in where it's not a problem? So I feel like we do. I feel like we have plenty of water. Okay, how's this flow? That should be the correct way. But I'm just debating whether I want to have a clean water input, or is this enough to supplant it? Because the problem really comes with, does the polluted water with the 50-50 split actually, is it enough to maintain this loop? Let's see how it goes for a few cycles. We do have a little bit of a reservoir back up here, so let's see how it goes for a few cycles, and we'll see if it actually is sustainable. All right, with that, we're well over on this, so let's check out printable. Absolutely not. Science cuisine. Oof. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.